occurs when you get inflammation of the tendon that attaches the calf muscles to the heel. And this can happen in people that overuse it, right? So say a consistent runner that runs miles and miles a day, or it could happen in the average Joe that goes to play some sports on the weekends and only does it, one day a week, once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks, and the tendon can't quite handle the load of what those calf muscles are trying to make them do, right? Whether it be sprinting or jumping or whatever it is. And so what do we want to do and what do we not want to do when it comes to Achilles tendinitis? Well, that tendon's inflamed. We want to reduce that inflammation and we want to strengthen the muscles that attach to the tendon, the calves here. And so that tendon can bear the load of everything that's going on easier in life, right? And so we want to stop toxins from building up in that area by leaving it static. Okay, we don't want it static. We don't want scar tissue building up. We don't want, we want movement, right? So we want to flush everything out of there. Excess fluid can build up if you're static, and that's not good for healing, at least in terms of expediting it. And so what we're going to do is we're going to move. We're going to do light, weight-bearing stuff that is not going to involve rapid, whip-like, aggressive motions, right? Because that might just be too much on the tendon and could defeat the purpose of what we're trying to do here. So, here are a few exercises you can do at home for Achilles tendinitis, you guys. What we could do is sit in a chair. First one we just did this video on Tarzan, man. Sorry if you were there and seeing this twice. But we did that actually, we were on the channel. You're at 90 degrees here. So your feet are not here, right? This could overly stretch the Achilles tendon and it can put some extra stress that we don't need, where now we're coming down like this. You want a 90 degree or more. You can be more if you want, if that's comfortable for you. Now, if you're at 90 or so and that's uncomfortable, feels like too much of a stretch there, put a little towel under your heels. Could be an inch, could be a half-inch thick. That should do it. Just to put a little slack in the tendon so this exercise is comfortable enough for you to do, right? So your feet are about shoulder width apart. You're at about 90 degrees here. And what you're going to do is a simple calf raise, seated calf raise. You're going to go down real slow though, okay? Come up, down real slow. What you're not doing is turning your foot, moving your knees out. You're not recruiting one part, one side of your foot. As natural tendency as that might be. You're going to keep your weight evenly distributed on the balls of your feet, right? So the inside and the outside of your foot are bearing the weight evenly. That's the first one. After that, you can stand on up. How many sets of these, by the way? You could get up to, say, 30 reps of that 3 times a day. That'd be fantastic. If you could do more than that, then do more than that. If you can't get close to that, you can't get close to that, that's fine. But just start slow, start easy, go up slow, go down slow, right? Now, if you get to the point where you have some sharp pain or extreme discomfort, stop the exercise, because that's, defeating the purpose as well. We like a little bit of a struggle where it could be slightly difficult for us to continue going, but we definitely don't want that uncomfortable, don't do that type pain. So if you get that, then stop, okay? Let's see how this is correct and incorrect when it comes to a standing calf raise. So incorrect would be moving your foot like this, right? It'd be going up really quick, which you don't need to be doing. Feet shoulder width apart. Correct would be coming up, slow on the way down, okay? Coming up, slow on the way down. Nice and slow. Those heels touch the ground, you come back up. Now again, prevent yourself from say pronating or supinating when it comes to raising, right? To recruit other portions of the muscle and have improper biomechanics. Last one we got is you're holding on to the chair, you're doing that standing calf raise, and you're gonna come down and you're just gonna hold it. So this is an isometric contraction, right? You're sitting here and you're holding yourself in a position where the muscle fibers aren't lengthening and they're not shortening. It's analogous to, say, a plank, right? So this is something that is, minimally invasive. It's something that is very easy on the muscle. It's something that has a very low risk of injury, and so it makes for a great option here. I consider in the top 3 when it comes to Achilles tendinitis. So that's what we got for you guys. I hope you have a great day. And let's see what we got out here to the people. Say what's up. Also, if somebody's had an Achilles injury in the past, say they ruptured their Achilles tendon, well, they're more likely to get tendinitis later in life. Maybe that tendon and the muscles that attach to that tendon aren't bearing the load of things that they're doing as easily that involve that flexion of the calf, right? Propelling off your toes in some manner, for the most part. OMC, Sabrina, Stefan Apple Blue. There's nothing wrong with doing these things in a preventative sense, right? And if the chair one's too easy for you, start, and that's just a joke, go right to the standing calf raise. That's fine. What's happening? SV, ER, Chris, Antonio, Master Dave, Bishop Nice. I got the phone in my hand. Here you are. What's up, brother? I gotta get you some Super U tomorrow. I'll be there. Noon? 12:45, I think, something like that. You tell me, we'll talk. Solo, what's up? Sabia. Slim, what's up, dude? We're back. You saw it twice because I had to rerun this on When Wellness. And Ashley, also back. Appreciate you guys. And Sabia, also back. Well, that's good. As for now, my friends. So we got for you, folks. We'll see you tomorrow, baby. Not sure where, not sure when. We'll see you then. Have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you. Happy When Wellness.